Now let's go around the league. You've seen the future of quarterbacking, and it's not Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger, or Drew Brees. What have you seen to give you this epiphany?
Well, you know what I saw? I saw the Minnesota Vikings versus the Carolina Panthers, and I like what I saw at the quarterback position. We all know what Cam Newton's been able to do. I'm not going to call him a surprise. He was the #1 pick, and I always wondered why so many people doubted that he was going to be able to play the way he's been able to play. But it's been amazing. But Ponder, you cannot sleep on Ponder. He was 18 for 28 for 236 yards, also had a touchdown. What I like about Ponder, because I got to cover him during the preseason, watch him, he's very athletic. He's almost a sneaky athletic because people don't talk about it. You don't expect it from him for whatever reason, I don't know. But he can keep plays going. He can avoid sacks, and he's a very accurate passer. I don't think when it's all said and done, it's going to be that much of a reach that they took him in the first round. The Minnesota fans, they should know that they have their quarterback of the future.
Carolina Panthers will be at Reliant Stadium in the next to last game. Cam Newton will be here. Cam Newton, as a rookie quarterback, a lot of people said couldn't play, including me, and I was wrong. He's on a pace to throw for more yards as a rookie than Warren Moon ever threw for in his career. What do you think about that?
I think it's amazing, and I can't believe you thought he couldn't play. The great mind right here thought that the #1 pick of the draft,
like
the guy
you were
who
sitting
led,
there championing his cause.
I said that he was going to do exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, I remember that. Right.
Hindsight's 20/20, but I did expect him. You know, I expected him to make more plays with his legs. I didn't realize that he was this accurate of a passer, and I really like the way he's picked up the playbook and he understands this NFL offense.
They're doing a great job of coaching him now. Your Eagles, a lot of people when they were down, Chris Jones, our favorite producer, Sports Radio 610, was crying, I want to fire Andy Reid, get rid of Michael Vick. Now they're feeling their oats. Can they win the division? Can they go to Super Bowl?
Can they win the division? Yes. They dug themselves into a deep hole. The New York Giants, with their victory this past week, they're sitting at top, and it's going to be hard to catch them, but I think they can do it. This past game when they defeated the Dallas Cowboys, you really saw what everybody expected to see. I always felt like it was going to take time to get all these different egos, all these personalities, all these talents to gel, but it seemed like everything just came together when they came out of their bye week. Michael Vick looked amazing. I mean, he just throws lasers. He throws darts out there. They protected him, and when protection breaks down, we all know he's going to run for the first down. But their defense was also stopping the run and not just going after the passer. They get in that wide nine, which I'll talk about during my chalk talk, get after passer, but now Juan Castillo also brings them in tighter to play the run, and you saw the effects of it during the game. Yes, I think they can win the division.
I think they can go to the Super Bowl, them and the Packers in a championship game at Lambeau Field. What do you think about that?
That would be awesome.
Now, let's talk. We talked in the Talking Texans segment about our assistant coach of the year. It should be unanimous. It's probably going to be unanimous on coach of the year. Who is your coach of the half season?
My coach of the half season is Jim Harbaugh, and I want to emphasize I'm not saying first-year coach or rookie coach. I'm talking about coach, what he's done, the way he's turned around this San Francisco team with pretty much the same talent. It's been amazing. And just look to former first #1 pick Alex Smith. People were calling him a bust. We're chalking him up as a bust. He's not doing anything spectacular like Cam Newton, which we talked about, but because of Jim Harbaugh and Jim Harbaugh's influence as an ex-NFL quarterback, he's teaching Alex Smith how to manage games. He's thrown 9 touchdowns to 2 interceptions, has around 1,200 yards passing. So again, these aren't any crazy numbers. The one number to look at is the 2 interceptions. If you can manage the game, not have too many turnovers, and do this to a Mr. Frank Gore, success is going to come your way. Jim Harbaugh understood that, and his passion, the way he plays, the little jerk that's in him is rubbing off on the defense, and you're seeing the way that they're playing. I like what the Harbaugh brothers are doing as coaches in the NFL.
Tell you something that bothers me. I'm tired of Tim Tebow, like most people are, but I think he's genuine. I think the guy, the way he puts up with so much grief, I can't believe it. But he's had a thing when he does something, he goes to one knee, says a little prayer. It's genuine as can be. 2 Lions made fun of him and mocked him after sacks. What do you think about that?
Are you sure they weren't just praying after the sack?
No, they weren't praying.
And this is why people are bothered by it. First of all, to answer your question, if that's what they were doing, that's between them and whoever they look up to at the end of the night. But the reason, everybody does that. A lot of people who are strong in their belief pray after a good thing happens. They pray after a bad thing happens for strength. But for whatever reason, the media just acts like Tim Tebow's the only person who believes in a higher calling. So maybe that's what they were mocking. I don't know. I can't get in their mind.
They were mocking Tim Tebow's prayer ritual.
Tebowing. But a lot of people do that. I mean,
Go down on one knee after Saxon do that?
Troy Polamalu, just off the top of my head, after every single play. Not big play, not good play. After every single play, he does something similar, giving honor to his God. So, I think maybe they're mocking just the attention that it gets as if he's the first Christian to ever play in the NFL.
Last time Steelers lost was to the Texans 17-10 at Reliant Stadium. Have they overtaken the Patriots as the best team in the NFL?
Well, you are what happens.
I'm sorry, it's AFC.
It depends what happened the last week. They went and they beat them. The New England Patriots came to Pittsburgh. That was a great matchup. Two elite teams. I still consider Pittsburgh to be elite. Right now, you could say they are better because they just recently beat them. Let's see what happens in the playoffs if they get a chance to see each other in the playoffs.
Somehow, St. Louis beat New Orleans. That leaves Indianapolis and Miami as the dogs of the league. Two-team dog race, not horse race. Who's worse? Who is going to get Andrew Luck as it stands right now?
Indianapolis is worse. And I'm going to throw this question back to you because you know what's going on throughout the entire NFL. If Indianapolis has that pick, and Peyton Manning is considered and built healthy, do they trade it away or do they go and get their quarterback of the future?
Nobody's going to pass him up unless it's like St. Louis with Andrew Luck. But there's one-win teams that could still figure into this.